All right, so what I want to do right here is explain, and clearly I just want to mention really quick, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just mentioning about why it's important, or not why it's important, but as musicians, you should always care about your ear, and you know, it's the instrument that you use. So real quick, here's my amazing drawing of an ear. Here's the ear, here's the hair, or whatever. This would, I guess, person's hair, or this is their hair. Okay, so just to continue this, when you come out of the shower or whatever, people usually get their Q-tips, right? They stick it in their ear, move it around, take it out, or do whatever they got to do. So the inside here, here's your ear right here. When this fills up with wax, there's like a little opening right here. Okay, when this fills up with wax, right, like this, let's say there's a little bit of wax here. What people do a lot of times is that they get Q-tips, right? So let's get a Q-tip. Now, I'm just saying, it's like, I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm just saying, from what I know, okay? They get Q-tips, and they push it. They push the wax inside their ear, okay? Like, they actually push it inside. Now, that's not good, clearly, okay? What you want to do is that you want to get the cotton swab and literally swap it away, but you don't want to push it inside the ear and stuff it in. There was an article that I read once that said that it mentioned something along the lines of it's the equivalent of when people used to what do you call it? When people used to not used to, or like think of like the old days when they would stuff a cannon with gunpowder, right? They say that this is the exact same the exact same scenario that's going on. So you do what I do want to mention though that when you clean your ears or your ear or whatever, yo Lordo, what's up, Killa? Is that when you clean your ear, what you do want to do is protect the instrument that's most important to you, and that is your ear, and make sure that you don't, damage it by hitting your eardrum or by stuffing it in so far that you literally do this gunpowder in a cannon scenario. And I know it sounds stupid. Once again, I'm saying I'm not a doctor, but I have read articles on this little, case study where people don't clean their ears correctly. So, just know that, and that a lot of times they say that over time that really does build up, and that it does affect your hearing over years and years and years. But that the idea is that it's all true. Yeah, totally Doogie Howser, MD, totally totally Dr. Horrible. This is how we do it. So I let them clean themselves. Yeah, I do a nice little swap, a little ring, a little swappage, nothing crazy. I don't stuff it. I don't really, get in there too hard. The body does a good job of cleaning itself. But what they do, it is the best plan. But what they do though, John, is that they do have like suction cups, like doctors have like suction cups now or something, where it's all air, kind of like air pressure power. And then they pull this away, and then it sucks this stuff out. So, kind of interesting. I'm always afraid they're going to pull my eardrum out. Always. Howard and Kumar, yeah. Dr. Horrible, FTW. So that show was wicked funny. Yeah, you know what? I was kind of feeling it for a little bit. Then I kind of wasn't. Now I'm kind of back into it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. I'm launching something big next week, so I'm going to be kind of into that. That's going to consume maybe 80% of my time. Nah, 60, but a lot. I got on the subject of this because someone asked a question about cleaning their ears, and I said it's very important to clean your ears correctly. So as musicians, we have to protect our ears, just like when you're a track star, you should protect your feet. It's the instrument that we use. It's the most important one. So that's how I feel.